are live here today at MRPD. We have Sergeant Price and Sergeant Reagan, two of the high-ups. We're just here for an exclusive. We're just going to take a quick look into the life of a supervisor here at the MRPD right before we go out on an exclusive Weasel News ride-along with Sergeant Price. Tell us a little bit, Sergeant Price, if we can start with you. What's a day like on the force here? Just a normal day for you as a sergeant.
Well, a normal day usually consists of, some traffic stops here and there, a couple calls, got some robberies, and then a lot of supervisor requests. People got a lot of crazies in the city that like to do some supervisor. Always wanting to supervise.
Interesting. Let me ask you, Sergeant Reagan, do you get a lot of those supervisor requests as well?
In fact, I do. It's actually probably one of the most calls that I go to, along with the jewelry robbery. We get a lot of those.
Really? Now,
Yes.
now let me ask you: now when you say supervisor calls, are those from your officers, or are those from citizens in distress, or in some sort of disarray, wanting help, maybe?
So the thing about a supervisor request is, of course, every citizen, like me, like you, has the right to request a supervisor.
Of course.
If they believe that an officer has done something, illegal, wrong, or just overall the officer committed misconduct. These calls come out almost 95% of the time. They are pretty much just a way for the citizens to get the officer in trouble or just the limits with the supervisor.
So would it be fair to say that you're dealing with just Karens all day long when you should be doing your job?
Price?
Sometimes they got valid points, and other times, yes, I would say some are Karens.
Huh. Interesting. But how do you balance that with the rough and tumble life of also having to chase criminals, robbing stores, and things like that?
I think I can answer this one. Me and Price are we're partners, so we answer a lot of the same calls. We come from a military background, so tough situations are in our background. I serving in the Marine Corps, and Price, where did you serve?
Navy. I was special ops, but I can't talk about it.
So we kind of have the experience in a tough situation mindset. So coming to the city and answering these types of calls are just part of the daily life here as a police officer or a supervisor when you sign on from the Mission Road Police Department.
Very interesting. Folks, you heard it here first, live on Weasel News. We've got some heavy hitters here in the police department, and they know how to balance, they know how to multitask, and they're here to keep the city safe.